for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bridge till we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I got a t-shirt, but I need like them like polos that I can wear to work and stuff. I'm tired of seeing everybody in their Bama and
on 1st and 10, Newton. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. But it's going to be second down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the pickup, and it'll give them a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
27 yards there, a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
On second down, McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
I don't know why, like he did a fake pitch. I so did try to pitch it.
And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
Wide receivers is trash. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, Luck. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. I like that shit.
An explosive 38-yard pickup.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
would have been 19. That would have been
excited about it. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On 1st down, Love. Caught left side by Funchess. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. From the red zone now, Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So can y'all play like franchise mode this year?
Yeah.
See if they set it up though, right?
Yeah.
Right, 40! Tighten up. Pull it together.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Mike, Mexico! Right, 675! Mexico!
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
Don't push him in,
Takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
They play big trash as fuck.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 27, Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan.
Ooh,
this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Luke, quit licking yourself, retard.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
He said he might buy that one and just check all the carpet out. And
they'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. These two teams all tied after 1.
Older than 2005.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Steps away to his left.
oh, Cam, you son of a
This
bitch.
is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great error. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Yeah, Tim, they take you on a little bit.
The D tackle.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Luck.
Shit.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton.
This is going to fuck me up this year. I thought I could run it the fuck. Oh, I didn't.
T.Y. Hilton. 43 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So
there he goes right side, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gano the extra point, and we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis Indianapolis set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally the first step in the right direction for a stop. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Locke. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space, kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That shit fire as fuck. Dope route to shoot.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from the first half that we've seen.
Oh, like he got like special routes he can do.
Newton throwing again.
Shit.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, 7. Mike, check, 59. Hey, defense, let's go. 59, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard
No, I think Tim almost broke a run back on me.
That return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
It's that nigga best friend.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Oh, you got deep. Check 4, check 4. 11.
Now a play fake, and it's locked.
And
that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
What did you say now, man?
On 1st and 10, Locke. Being chased out left.
Good job,
Can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
That's when you fuck up.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Oh, yeah.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw is locked. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Lott. And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a Colts score. 4 yards on a touchdown grab. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. After the run, Newton going to throw.
Shit.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Yeah, you got time on that.
Darius Leonard
nice.
coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Darius Leonard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Well, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, they went for all the marbles there on that long pass. He caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
So difficult, isn't it? Because you have so many things you're going through on that play, trying to get open, trying to catch the ball, and still get your feet down to complete the process of the play. Not successful on that attempt.
They snap it to Newton. Space to run past the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. A shotgun snap for Lott. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On first down, it's Hines. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now a first down throw. Luck. Ebron caught left side.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Luck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Again, Luck. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. And not much here.
I don't like that on this one either.
Maybe the 12-yard line. Credit
like,
to the 1 yard gain.
You should be able to cut on a dime on that one, you know?
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Ben Banagoo. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Check 59.
Luck. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey. Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
My bad.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call out a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Great. Express. Mike,
3rd and long. It's Newton. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Watch the screen.
The Panthers going for it on fourth. Newton.
Bro, why you
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Justin Houston. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, this play be trash as fuck. Won't be picking this bitch no more.
Now, what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Now Lott. Dancing to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle. And he does so and picks up positive yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now it's Lott. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
I pressed the wrong button, Madden.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Newton to throw. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Darius Leonard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends.
Fuck, I went through that hole. Yeah, nigga, I threw that nigga up there.
Mike, 49. It's been a long day for you. 49 to Mike. 49. Express. They gonna need some therapy. 20. Mike's 49.
Here's Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Darius Leonard, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
53's a mile. Check 53.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To throw is Newton. Got this man complete over the middle. That's Hogan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
People like that just steal the steal.
The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
You got a free meal, bro.
You say what?
Trade your sheets.
Shit, bro, just set that up, bro.
Look, Tim, our internet gonna be good Monday. Alright, get off us.
Look, our internet good now. You just get all that shit up here. It didn't. Ain't talking about our internet ain't gonna be good, nigga. I ain't never lagged out of game. That's you talking about you used to lag out of games and shit.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Houston Texans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Now, Katie. Here we go, G.
Newton on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Spinning away. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them.
Nah, he did all that hard work to not get that
out. Territory, needing a few inches. They're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know how to work it out.
Newton takes it himself, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That's Samuel, caught left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
Cam fighting, he lost the football, and it's out, and the Texans scoop it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's going to take a shot right away. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. Well, I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Goddamn motherfucking linebacker.
Out of the gun, Newton. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when you're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. First carry for the former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, my God.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at about the 32. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm trying to see if I can get another gun shit, bro. Nope,
another time now.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
I gave up on
Take
the
the big
line,
shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Watson now to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from the 3 and out. It's complete to Fuller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Tim, what's Watson?
3rd and 2, Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Don Terry Poe.
Yeah.
Drop him for a 6-yard
I
loss.
don't know what the fuck that nigga did. That nigga just
4th
expected shit. Yeah, he got a superstar. He got a superstar too.
On 4th down, Watson. Throw left side, complete to QT. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. A shotgun handoff now to Miller.
Oh, grab that nigga.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now 4.
Oh, yeah.
And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights.
Just noticed on my stream I cursed
So give him the first down, 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now Watson going to sneak him, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson taking it in, and the Texans are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I got that hook quick. And who playbook did I choose? It's so trash too.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
Cam fighting. He lost the football.
Thank you, ball.
But this will fortunately
Cam not taking no more hits.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the
ball
scramble.
on the right side.
That's
a cornerback. Come on, Cam.
And feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 50, Newton.
Shit.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say,
guys, what are you doing?
But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw out the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would like to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
That'd been D-Hop. That'd have been D-Hop. He'd caught
that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Watch the twist. Check.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now on On fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down.
You really got to wind up on that
Texans
shit.
come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
Them niggas got that hoe down to motherfucking teeth. I'm glad though.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Niggas gonna really like hit that hoe this year.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
Big fact.
It's the Texans
doing it like they normally do.
The football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
Cause all that D shit is going.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Defense wins championships, baby.
On 2nd and inches, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
In the middle.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Over the middle, complete.
Look, you gotta kill that nigga. That's right there to you, big dog.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be good. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Blew up the whole thing.
You got to just figure out where you're going to go. And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I threw that bitch away, big dog. I threw that bitch away.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about one-man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll make it third down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense not getting out of their lanes.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Texans will take over at the 20.
Might have got lucky, man.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Watson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Shit.
Now a run from McCaffrey.
We'll take it.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's me, baby.
Oh, no.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Spin around, JJ, dog.
Here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a full
Spin around that big ass nigga, man.
Also brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Man, they fell for it last year, but it wasn't like that.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
I'm still in the driveway.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No, I thought you were about to say I'm in the car still parked in the driveway because I thought we was meant to go.
Deep. And a pretty good return
Meet you at
here.
Ashley's.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
All right, send me the address. All right.
Oh, you backed us out?
Yeah.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, Parker, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
Oh, no, he lost gets the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to start the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Still gotta go get the shit, man. I told the guy to go get it, man.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. 15 yards on the play, first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Well, there you go. Send your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Get set. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 59. 6 on them, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's
Yeah, that shit did like a motherfucker.
Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Got an open man, it's QT. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Houston.
Watson on first down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a...
Let me play. I'll play.
You just downloading, boy. You better use your own 10 minutes thing.